This topic is important for 4 marks question and also 2 marks question. Molar specific heat of gas. Specific heat. This topic we are studied in the previous chapter. How we are studied specific heat? The required heat energy to increase unit mass of the object is called specific heat. The required heat energy to increase unit mass of the object for unit rise of temperature. But here gas, for gas we can measure in moles. The gas are always measured in moles. That's why we can use molar specific heat of gas. Generally specific heat is denoted by symbol S. Specific is denoted by symbol S, but molar specific heat of the gas denoted by symbol C, but not S. It is denoted by C. Now first, what is the definition of molar specific heat of the gas? Molar specific heat of the gas denoted by which symbol? C. Now, definition of molar specific heat of gas. The required heat energy to increase unit rise of temperature of n mole of gas is called molar specific heat of gas. The required heat energy to increase unit rise of temperature of n mole of gas is called molar specific heat of gas. It is 2 types. Okay, now what is the mathematical expression for the molar specific heat of the gas? C is equal to 1 by n dq by dt. What is n? Moles. Now, what is the unit of molar specific heat? Joule, Kelvin inverse, mole inverse. Joule, Kelvin inverse, mole inverse. This is the unit of molar specific heat. But it is how many types? 2 types. Now, what is the first one? Specific heat of gas at constant pressure. Specific heat of gas at constant pressure. How we can express? Cp is equal dq by dt. Condition n is equal to 1. Here n is taken as how much? 1. Now what is Cp? Cp means specific heat of the gas. Cp dq by dt. Now what is the second type? Specific heat of gas at constant volume. What is the mathematical expression for that? Cv is equal du by dt. Here also n is equal to how much? 1. For 1 mole, what is the mathematical form for specific heat at constant pressure? Cp is equal dq by dt. This is heat energy. Now what is the mathematical expression for specific heat of the gas at constant volume? Cv is equal du by dt if moles number is 1. But here what is du? Internal energy. What is dq? It is supplied heat energy. What is du? Internal energy. Listen carefully. Cp is equal dq by dt. What is dq? Supplied heat energy. What is Cv? du by dt. What is du? Internal energy. So, if we can see these two, what we are expecting, this is greater than this. Means specific heat of the gas is always greater than specific heat of the gas at constant volume. Means Cp is always greater than Cv. This is very important, and based on that we have one 4 marks question. How we can get that? Proof that Cp is greater than Cv. prove that Cp is greater than Cv. Now, here I have mentioned with star mark. Cp, specific heat at constant pressure. Cp is always greater than Cv. Cv means specific heat at constant value. Cp is always greater than Cv. Now we want to prove that. How we can prove that? For 1 mole of gas at constant pressure, we know the molar specific heat equation. What is that one? Cp is equal dq by dt. This equation I am taken here. Now we know the first law of thermodynamics mathematical form. What is the mathematical form of first law of thermodynamics? dq is equal to du plus dw, or dq is equal to du plus pdv. What is dq? What I am saying? Supplied heat energy. What is du? Internal energy. So you, instead of dq, you write this equation. Cp is equal to du plus pdy by dt. This is the equation. Leave it. Now, for 1 mole of gas at constant volume we can take. Already we know that. Specific heat of gas at constant volume. What is the mathematical form? Cv is equal to du by dt. But what I am taken here, 1 mole of gas at constant volume is, again I am taken dv is equal to dq by dt. Why? Molar specific heat is C. Molar specific heat is C. Constant pressure I am taken P, n is equal to 1. Next, constant volume Cv for n is equal to how much? dq by dt. Once again, C at constant pressure Cp, n is equal to 1. So we get this equation. Okay, C at constant volume for n mole we get this equation. And we know that one. What is the dq from first law of thermodynamics? du plus pdv. So at the place of dq, what I am taken? At the place of dq, what I am taken? du plus pdv. But at constant value, v is constant. What is dv? Change in value. What is the v? Volume is constant, but change of volume is how much? 0. So I am substituted dv is equal to 0. So Cv is equal to du plus 0 by dt. So what we can get? Cv is equal to du by dt. That equation we got it. But you compare these two equations. Here what happened? du plus pdv is there. Here only du. Here numerator is greater compared to this numerator. This numerator is greater compared to this. That's why, which is greater finally? Cp is greater than Cv. Means specific heat at constant pressure is always greater than specific heat at constant value. Means specific heat at constant pressure we consider internal energy as well as mechanical work. In Cp what we are done? We are consider change in our internal energy, change in internal energy as well as work. But in specific heat at constant value only we consider change in internal energy. In Cp what we are consider? Change in internal energy and mechanical work. In Cp, but in Cv what happened? Only change in internal energy is considered. That's why Cp is always greater than Cv. Specific heat at constant pressure Cp, specific heat at constant volume Cv, but which is greater? Cp is always greater than Cv. This is the proof. And already we are used this gamma. Gamma is equal to how much? Cp by Cv. Gamma is a constant. This gamma is equal to how much? Cp by Cv. Means the ratio between Cp by Cv. Ratio between Cp by Cv is equal to gamma. Okay. The specific heat at constant pressure is divided by specific heat at constant volume. Cv is equal to how much? Gamma. Means anyhow in case of a gases Cp is always greater than Cv. Okay, is